Hope Alive Therapy. I'm going to be enlightening you guys on the importance of a psychotherapist in this generation, probably in the next generation to come. It's not important. I'm so certain that the next generation to come will need a psychotherapist more. And I am going to be giving us more enlightenment on the importance of a psychotherapist in your space, in your life, in whatsoever it is that you do. Number one, I want you to understand that a psychotherapist is someone you have a social interaction with that helps you repair and helps you bring your cognition into the right perception and also help your emotions to come to the place of stability and dispensing it in the right way. You just need a psychotherapist, whether you like it or not. You need me. Yeah. Don't mind me. So, I'm going to be giving you an understanding that, okay, there was this client I counseled at a particular time, and then we had a therapeutic workshop for 21 days, and it was really fun with him because one of the things I liked about him is that he was willing and he was ready to advance into what it is that he desired to achieve with himself. And when we started the journey, at first it was a little bit hard, but due to a lot of therapeutic intervention and a lot of engagement and workshop he had to do, by the time we were done with the process, he was so happy. And the next thing he said is, sincerely, I am glad I have a therapist in my life. And that gave me so much joy more than anything in this world, because he was glad that he could get a solution to what he saw himself evolving into. He could get a solution to what he desired to become. And that is my joy as a psychotherapist. And in my research, I've come to discover that this generation and other generations, we need more of a psychotherapist in their lives than every other generation. So here are why you need a psychotherapist in your life. Number one, this generation is the most stressed generation in the world. You won't believe that. Yes, it is. Because there are so many uncertainty that is attached to this generation. There are so many depression. There are so many anxiety that is attached to this generation. Talking to someone who is a professional can actually engage you and help you to build an actualization and reality of yourself in the place of trying to find space in the realities of the world. So you need a psychotherapist. Another thing is that the world and this generation is very open to media. In fact, media is one of the reasons so many survive in this generation. So ability to bring that your loneliest state of being exposed to media and ability to manage those reality with relationships in this generation is going to be a little bit hard. And because it's going to be a little bit hard, one of the tendencies in which we see evolving in this generation is that when you are so exposed to social media, there is tendency that you lack ability to manage relationship. And because you lack ability to manage relationships, you might not get in touch with the reality of the real world. And you need to be able to balance the social media life with the reality of the real world in order to survive in the real world. That is why you need a psychotherapist to help you cope those excesses that can actually put you in danger in 2 3 years to come. Another reason why you need a psychotherapist is that we have what we call general anxiety disorder, and this generation and the next coming generation tend to be a victim of general anxiety disorder, in which it can actually lead to depression. It starts from general anxiety disorder when you begin to worry about things. There is unemployment. There's what else am I gonna? There's uncertainty of different events occurring in the world. People are dying. So many things are happening. Hearing bad news and this that can actually lead to general anxiety disorder, where you begin to worry about so many things. And as you begin to worry, if you are not careful, it develops into insomnia and lack of appetite. When you are beginning to have insomnia and lack of appetite, before you know it, it recurs back to depression. That's why we have so many news coming around that a lot of people are committing suicide. Why? Because they've not seen someone to work with, someone who can help them survive the turbulence of time, someone who can help. As much as we believe that we have the Holy Spirit to comfort us and will help us, sometimes humans are confirmation to the instructions of the Holy Spirit in our life. Humans are confirmation to the comfort of the Holy Spirit in our lives. So many people hear the voice of the Holy Spirit, they even doubt the voice. But when you come to humans that God has ordained to provide solutions to certain issues, they be able to reaffirm you over what the Holy Spirit has told you, or probably be able to affirm you over what you yourself have not heard from anywhere. Probably maybe you don't even believe that Holy Spirit is speaking to you. So you need somebody to talk to, affirm you whatever it is that you feel about yourself. That is one of the reasons you need a psychotherapist in your life. Another number three of why you need a psychotherapist is that there's so many competition in this generation. And one of the things that will help you to evolve and come above that competition is coming to the place of self-actualization and self-concept. Until you come to the place of self-context, you might not be able to live above competition, comparison, peer pressure, and so many things that is happening in this society. So ability to talk to a therapist will bring you into awareness of self-concept. And self-concept involves a lot of things, but most importantly, being rooted in who you are. So until you are rooted with who you are, you don't feel like you're in a competition with anybody, or probably you don't even need to prove anything to anybody. That is when you are beginning to come to a place of mental stability. Another thing is that a lot of people in this generation come from a dysfunctional home. So they need to be able to create a difference between where they are coming from and where they are going. So they don't carry a trauma of where they are coming from into where they are going in life. So ability to talk to a psychotherapist like us will help you bring a balance to that. We help you heal from your traumas, and we also help you build a life of stability and a life of sufficiency. So lastly, on why you need a psychotherapist in your space. You need a psychotherapist in your place so that you can be accountability and you can be accountable. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't mind me. You can be accountable because you need to live a life of accountability to become more responsive. You need to be able to say, okay, this is what I want to achieve within this time and this time. This is what those are the reasons we have set coach to help us push through and to help us, put certain things in order. As much as we have a lot of wonderful men of God that are doing a great job in this season and they are helping their members to come to the place of actualization and the place of evolving, there is a need for us to involve therapists in certain issues in order to bring therapeutic measure. There is not everything that we bring spiritual standard is, as much as we know that spiritual standard is a status quo to evolving into the realness of your person. We need therapeutic measures at times in order to place people in the position they need to be, and in order to allow them see how much they can discover the inner value of their person beyond every other wall. So this is why this profession is very, very much needed in this generation and every other generation that is need to come now. Having a therapist in your life does not stop your pastor from working. It only brings out more of how much you are willing to thrive in this generation and how much you are willing to evolve. Therapists are not competing with pastors. I will say that and I will continue to say that. They are only doing their job, and everybody's job and everybody's goal is to help the generation actualize and bring out the best of whom they want to be in this generation. I see you when I see you. Don't forget to contact us as a psychotherapist. We'll be here to help you. We'll be here to talk to you. We'll be here to look at issues beyond traditions, religions, and every other thing that is surrounding you. We are just here for you. Me personally, I am here for you. Just slide into my DM and let's talk. That particular addiction, that particular situation, just talk to me. That is why I am created.